Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's DLloyd. So, crazy news last night about LeBron James potentially being traded. And it pretty much set the entire internet on fire, especially the NBA internet on fire, because this was really the first we have heard that this could actually happen, and it came from somebody that was pretty accurate in the past. Now, we do not know if it is true or not, and I said in the video yesterday, take it with a grain of salt, but this is what is being reported, and we'll see what happens from there. Well, we have at least an answer from Rich Paul, agent of LeBron James, and of course, friend of LeBron James. He's just simply said LeBron won't be traded, and he also said they are not asking to be traded. Now, that is very important because, like we said in the video, LeBron James is going to have to either want to be shipped out, or he's going to at least have to be cooperative when it comes to finding a trade, because he has a player option next season. So a team is going to want to make sure that he will at least either opt into that or decide to sign a longer term deal if they are to trade for a player like LeBron James. So he's not just going to get traded really without his knowledge, right? That is not going to happen. So him saying that they're not asking for a trade and they won't be traded sounds good. Now, we have heard, things like this in the past where people have came out and said, I'm not getting traded, or my client's not getting traded, or we're not trading this player. And then, of course, what ends up happening, that player gets traded. So still, we don't really know exactly what's going to happen in the situation. Just like the report saying that he will be traded, or at least the Lakers are looking to trade him. You want to take that with a grain of salt, right? This a little bit more concrete for sure. I said in the video yesterday, I don't think if LeBron James were to even get traded, it would not be a trade deadline move. I think that is a move that's going to be an all-season thing, not a trade deadline move. So I would not expect him to be shipped out, in a week when the trade deadline is here. But that is interesting. But where does that leave the Lakers? Because the Lakers, you survey the landscape, there's not a lot of difference makers. What can you get? Who can you get to try to improve this team? In the offseason, it makes way more sense to try to find a trade, because you then have an extra draft pick. You have 3 draft picks that you can move. Right now, you are very, very limited when it comes to what assets you can move, and you are pretty much limited in terms of what assets you can bring back in, because there are not a ton of players to drastically change your organization. Now, DeJounte Murray, a name that we're going to keep on talking about until the trade deadline passes, but both teams are playing hardball. The Hawks are saying, hey, we're not going to make this move unless you give us Austin Reeves. Lakers saying, we're not giving you Austin Reeves. And then after last night, seeing Austin Reeves go crazy in a win for the Lakers over the Boston Celtics without AD, without LeBron James, Austin Reeves erupted for 32, 7 of 10 from three-point line. It's going to be tough for the Lakers to decide now is the time to move on from Austin Reeves. So I doubt that's going to happen. So you look around the rest of the NBA, what makes sense? We're hearing that Gabe Vincent has been named in some trade talks by the Lakers. But what value does Gabe Vincent have? Now, Gabe Vincent signed a 3-year, $30 million deal, getting paid $10 million a year. But he's only played in 5 games this season. And in those 5 games, he did not look that good, to be frank. So where is his trade value now? Does that leave you with the Tyus Jones, right? Who a lot of teams respect Tyus Jones. They view him as one of the better backup point guards in the NBA. That could make a ton of sense for the Lakers, right? Try to get a guy to help bolster, that something on the point guard lineup, right? Try to get something there. When you look at who else can you get, Marcus Smart is a name that we heard because of his defensive ability. I don't think that is a realistic situation. I don't see Memphis moving on from Marcus Smart, so I don't think that's a realistic spot. So again, we're just in that situation when it comes to the Lakers. Not a ton of players that you could potentially go after. It's tough. It's tough. So that's why we keep coming back to DeJounte Murray potentially being, the savior, right, for the Lakers, because there's just really nothing there. Zach LaVine is just simply going to cost entirely too much. Bruce Brown, is that a guy that you go get? He's a defensive guy that could potentially help you, because the Lakers, they need help everywhere. I think they need some more scoring, but they also need defense because the defense is awful. It is awful. So we will ultimately see what ends up happening. But what we do know right now, at least from Rich Paul himself, is that he is saying, whether you want to believe him or not, he is saying that LeBron James won't be traded and they're not asking for a trade, which is very, very important to remember again. So you guys let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Do you think LeBron will be moved? Like I said, if he does, I don't see it trade deadline. I think it'll be off season, but even then, I'm not sure if it actually happened unless LeBron James wants it to happen. But you guys let me know what you guys think is going to happen as of now in the comment section below. And if you trade for another player, who do you go get? Who do you go get besides DeJounte Murray that's going to help you and try to turn things around? I just don't think the options are there. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. As usual, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please do me a favor. Go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.